All right. The video 2, but I got nothing really to video about, but I'm gonna video anyways because that's what I do. I make videos for schmidios. So, share, you guys. I know I promised a Housemanite video, but then I got a little bit distracted this morning about thinking how maybe it's just baby basalt. Maybe it's just fresh basalt that's got that, I'm leaning against the thing here. It's got the, the lattice crystals. That's what I was looking at. Lattice crystals. Which I still have, like, a piece of paper here that I wanted to, like, yak at you guys about crystal structures. How there's, like, 7 3D crystal structures, like, monoclinic, triclinic, hexagonal. And then that's it. And then there's, like, only, like, 3 2D crystal shapes. So those would be the ones, I guess, that are flat. That aren't, like, actually... that aren't actually 3D. Smart, aren't I? Smart. Like this green guy. Those crystals aren't poking out at you, right? So they're 2D. And they're circles. And this guy I'm going to put in my shop. So keep an eye out for him in my shop. It'll be pretty much like you're just paying for the weight on it. It's a lot of weight. And same with this guy. I'm going to put this guy in my shop just for fun. If you want your own organic fish bunker, that's going to be for sale. So, I did an update video, but now my YouTube's kind of being a fool about wanting to update any videos. I don't know what's up with that. I feel like I still have a ton of storage, but I don't know what the problem is. Sometimes I can't even tell what the problem is, right? So, I brought this home from the river the other day too. This piece of nice from New Satsum, just across the road. It's got a little bit of that shiny on this side, shiny gray. Which kind of has like a fungus pattern, and I'm not sure what to call it, but this guy, I can't zoom in on this side, but see how it's got the cool lines. This guy I brought home just because he was mostly like golden. Oh, and there was like some mica there. So these all from across the street. This actually has like, there's a crystal ball in there. A flat one. Looks like it's going to be like a triclinic or a monoclinic. So it'll be like, if you're monoclinic, you're sitting up. Oh, wait. Or maybe it's cube. If you're cube. And then it like switched by degrees of where the crystal was hanging, right? So like triclinic wasn't actually like 3-prong. It was just like an off cube, a sideways cube. I drew a little diagram. I'll have to show you. But not right now. We're actually like, borrowed the ladder off Oli because I thought I was going to be a hero and climb up and do the gutter thing. But I'm going to have to call Oli and get him to help me move the ladder around because I can climb up on the ladder, but tried to get my mom to help me, and I don't know what to tell Oli, but I might accidentally bent the ladder. God darn, with my impulse control. Yeah, so on that note, anyways, but the gutters weren't too bad, but whatever. So I guess there's an email that I haven't looked at, and I'm sorry, Carrick, I haven't looked at your email. I'm going to look at your email because I do want to turn this all into rock garden here with the rocks that I've drug home. But this guy isn't this cool. Love this thing. Sedimentary sandwich. I'm just not sure when I'm gonna get there, but when I do get there, we'll probably like pull all this out and then we'll go through the rocks again for fun. Stuff like this too. I brought this home thinking that this was like a schist, but it's just a cool piece of shale. I'm just kind of looking for what I drug home recently, maybe that I didn't show you guys yet up close. And I'm also vacuuming the truck, cleaning the truck. It gets like, I don't know, the cedar trees let out like a lot of pollen, which is kind of weird. I actually never even knew cedar trees let out pollen until like a couple years ago. But yes, they do. Yes, they do. And it's like green and weird. So cleaned out the shop vac today. Cleaned out the bear, right? Oh, yeah, right. Right, so this I brought home too. And I'm going to take that inside so that you can see a little bit better. But the crystal structure on this one is like more fibry. I'm not sure even if that's, probably shouldn't have brought it home, but it has actual crystals in it. And so that's why, like, some of these I got to take them inside and zoom in on my sink and under the good light. So that's why some of my videos are like outside, and then I'm like this is like a granulate ball that had enough space to have this like olivine crystal in it, or peridot crystal, which kind of changed to, it almost looks like it could be asbestos-y or amphibly. Look at the bugs, right? And this guy, did I just squish him, leave him there? I brought home for a cutter. He's pretty cool, right? Straight up basalt ball with the vesicles, pieces of quartz silica in there, and a little bit of like epidote chlorite running through, so that's cool. I'm gonna slice that up and make magnets. And yeah. And what else did I bring home? Brought home this ball. You know, this one's real tight. It's kind of cool because it's got this pink. I don't think. I was gonna smack it open because I'm sure it looks like garnets, right? You know me, I'm on the granulates. I'm on the hunt for granulates. This basalt ball. Oh yeah, I brought him home because look at that. So that's a definite like volcanic rock. I gotta watch that. There's this Sean Wilsey guy. Gonna watch his videos, a few more, so we can talk about like the holes in there or whatever. See how this one, he's got holes, but he's got no crystals, right? So the ones with the larger crystals got to cool while they were underneath the earth still, so they formed some larger stuff. And there was like, I think it's amygdales, it's the name for that, which is Amygdales. I just can't pronounce it because I get a little tongue-tied. And then like the quartz, of course, that I like. I brought a lot of the quartz home. I brought this greeny guy home because this one I think is more of a calcite. See the shapes? Pretty nice, eh? It's cool. I got a close-up on that one. This is cool. This came from the gravel pit, so actually this was not in the river bar. So like that. Oh, and this little thing too that I think is like full of garnets. I'm gonna take it inside. I found it in the gravel pit too. I hope it's garnets or it's some sort of like viscous mercury oil toxicity thing. I hope not. I hope not. And this piece, which was, I'm pretty sure is an Augen gneiss, but I'm gonna have to look again. But it's just an interesting piece of gneiss because it's not like horizontal, it's like up and down, and it has a piece of the original, like, is that basalt on the bottom? Oh yeah, and this basalt has tiny little, maybe you can't see them, but it has tiny little lines in it. I'll definitely have to talk more about it in a better space. Yeah, so, and I mean, these gravel pit ones are kind of like meh, but I like how they came right out of the earth and then they got busted into pieces by the big machinery, right? Because otherwise, this purple, it's purple and it's soft. Might be a piece of jasper. Otherwise, you might not even see. And here's a bigger one, and then look at that ore changing color. Cool, right? I was reading about something oxidizing today that like turned into peacock ore. But when I stop thinking about my life so much, you guys, I'll be able to like actually remember what my rocks are properly. But for now, I cannot. And I am stuck. That's pretty right. So it might just be like, have to do some episodes where I'm like, wow, or I'll just try to focus on one thing and I'll make notes. Like we will talk about crystal habits, because if I can figure out the crystal habits down packed, that'll really help me. And if I can just remember that green, olivine comes in basalt, then I won't be like picking up all these greens all the time and being like, wow, right? This guy too, you guys see me bring this guy home from, this guy came home from across the river. I don't know if you can see that, but I brought it because this piece here is brassy and this little bit more goldy, but it's got like a definite zzz. Where's my hand? Can't even see. See, so it's almost like that other ball that I have that's really magnetic. This one's only lightly magnetic though, so kind of the plan, the plan is to like smack it in half one of these days. Here, yo. And then this guy also came home with me because whew, this thing is really heavy, but you can't really see it, but it's got some very interesting colors in it. Man, it's heavy. Man, it's heavy. It's definitely a type of ore. But it's cool how it's pink, blue, white, rust. Right? So these have just been kind of chilling here that I've been meaning to show you guys. And I've just been leaving this outside. You can chill there. I got a video and I'm gonna air too of just like the bees in my see the maple trees over there. There's two like red maple trees that like border the driveway that I really think are cool. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I probably got like, there's got to be like 100 honeybees over there. So that's cool. Pollinating. So anytime you need to, if you want some red maple trees, I got red maple trees out the yang. In other news, we brought this home the other day. I haven't aired this video yet. Either. But this big crystal ball, I don't know, I'll have to flip you around to zoom in on that, but this is like definite crevices with actually really big crystals. Must have fluoride in it. It's kind of got this like bright fluorescent green on that piece of white there. Again, we'll have to zoom in, but it had to come home because it was nice and heavy, and like look at how green it is on this side. Isn't that nice? Sparkly blue, sparkly green. So like I would say that that's like a basalt ball. I'm not sure why our basalt is so blue. I mean, the only thing I can really say about that is like way down in the bottom of the ocean. But I have a video where I wanna be, where I'm gonna like upload that. But look, it's like fluorescent. It's like fluorescent green. So that's very cool. Here's my big blue one. I like this guy. I can't remember where he came from either. But, oh, and I brought this because I had never really seen one of these before, which is kind of like those garnet balls that I'm looking for, but it looks like a spotted dog, right? Like the fucking dog in the pet shop window, you know? And I was thinking about smacking this open, but I bet you I did smack a corner off of it on this side, and it just looks like rust. It looks like rust, so I'll have to read about that. Anyways, so that's some interesting things that I did bring home just from the new Satsum the other day. I'm gonna air a video, but I got hurt that day. I got like smoked in the head with a big rock. And then I crunched my finger too, so video, I might chop up that video, but oh, and from over there too, I guess you guys see me bring this home. Right, an interesting piece of, it reminds me of migmatites. It looks like migmatites in a tiny little ball, right? That's what I think. I'm very happy about it. Hang out there. And this, I brought this home too. You guys can probably see it if I turn it over better. Look at that. See the colors on that? And again, we really got to do a video where we zoom in, but you know, things like that on the beach over there all the time with the cool, like, different types of ores in there. So I'm gonna sit down in front of my computer one of these days and go through it. But I mean, if you're like making rock videos, it's way better if you like memorize it, and then you can be like I am, standing here and being like blah 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 blah, because I don't know, people just like, you know, if I do it in my house, it's like, well, everybody's got a house, right? Well, maybe you don't. So, and then also in other news, I gotta like recreate a la mousse here, and I gotta try to make the same colors. I'm minus, I think I'm out of that cool blue that I used to make it. So I was thinking about using like a glow in the dark blue, and I can like add some more color. But listen to those bees. I'm gonna use this tansy plant. While they like stink, these leaves actually turned out very, very pretty as a medium to put inside the mousse. So I had a tansy one and I had a tamarack one. Oh, it's just so nice out here in the evening. I would like to have the energy to do like more tasks in the yard, but we get Wolf's dinner and then I'm like something in the bush over there, right? Burnt out. So yeah, I might try to like, I do need to do a little bit more resin and might try to recreate that mousse tonight. But what do you guys think? Like, it's nice out, eh? It's hard to like, do you want to be inside? Look, I'm in my shorts. I don't really want to be inside. But here's my 17-minute video of what we're going to try to do, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hope you guys like looking at my rocks. I like looking at my rocks. Sorry we haven't been doing more like rock hunting, but I've really been slaying it. This is a nice pretty one here. Pink. Hold it up in the sun. Ah, sunbeam by the power of Grayskull. No, I'm just kidding. Losing my mind this time. I just can't retain information right now, but I'm sure been making art like a fiend. So thanks for watching, and you can pretty much use anything cool that you find in your yard or outside to put in your art. Some people like dry out their leaves or whatever. I don't even bother. I like them fresh, and then they kind of like sealed for freshness, right? Like, I'm gonna make something with this little flower, and it's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna make something with, I don't know what else. I'm gonna scope around the yard here and see what else I can find. Look at how nicely my flower bed does shine, and I was worried about burying those nasturtiums there, about them not coming up, but they came up just fine. This I transplanted, came up just fine. So, anyways, hope you guys are having a really good afternoon, doing lots of fun things outside. Stay tuned for some panning videos. I hope we get to do some good panning. Hope we get to get out of here and have some good times. Maybe some more rock cutting. Oh, hey, look. There's where my conglomerate went. Isn't that cool? A brecca. Honest to God brecca. I like it. I like it very much. And that's where I'm stashing a lot of my carnelian quartz. Oh, ferns! That's what I needed. Ferns! Kind of feeling bad because my girlfriend's here right now. And that's what I should do. I should just... If I wasn't like conserving trips on the truck so bad, I should just get in the truck and drive down there. But maybe after, but then maybe not. You know, it's like, I don't know. When you're a solitary creature, you're a solitary creature, right? I got YouTube. Anyways, ferns make an awesome medium. Some people eat these, maybe not these ones. Listen to the bees. Yeah, watch my bee video. It's pretty cool. There's so many bees out here. Just zoom in on these bees. Anyways, happy, Thursday. Used to be Thirsty, formerly known as Thirsty Thursday. Now just regular Thursday. Peace.